Hi, Barry Thompson from boatmags.com. Aluminium pontoon boats. Aluminium pontoon boats have been around for a long time. They're very much part of the New Zealand boating psyche. One of the earliest exponents of pontoon boats was Invercargill-based Kiwi-Kraft, and Guy Rodney Harris in 1988 produced his first Kiwi-Kraft pontoon boat, and since then has sold thousands. Now, one thing about the Kiwi-Kraft over the years that people have remarked on is their soft ride and the excellent construction. And like all pontoon boats, there's the safety factor. The built-in buoyancy is just natural right through the whole boat. So Kiwi-Krafts, they say, are unsinkable. The styling, over the years they've developed from this, the open little dinghy through to the hardtops. A lot of the aluminium pontoon boats, they don't look very nice. But some of these guys, particularly Kiwi-Kraft, have taken notice of that, and over the years they keep developing and developing. The latest 2017 models, they've retained the same quiet, soft riding, dry, hush-tech hull. They've made a change in the pontoon shape, so they're a little bit more stylish, a little bit more streamlined. They're a little bit wider, they're a little bit higher, and a little bit longer. So what you're gaining is a little bit more stability, you're gaining a lot more storage space right through the boats, and you're gaining more beam in the cockpit. So overall, just really improved the boats. But the things that they haven't lost is that really high quality of finish. Hi, Barry Thompson from boatmags.com. Today we're looking at the Kiwi-Kraft 590 Hardtop Sport. Now, this is a new generation hull released in 2017, and it comes in two versions. The Sport one, as you see here, or the Fisherman version, which is a little bit more basic, but the only really difference is it doesn't have this fiberglass molded back-to-back seat. It has two pedestals, and it doesn't have the squabs down forward here. This is the Sport version with a fiberglass molded seat cushion, goes in there. Pedestal seat on here, and like in the new generation boats, they've got this massive storage bin in here. Now look at that. You get a lot of gear in there, a lot of dive gear, fish, scallops, mussels, kinapo, or whatever you're into. Drop that down, and then that's got a big fuel tank behind it. Now the Sport version here has the seating, good height, long enough to lie on. Behind this bulkhead here, a big anchor locker. It's designed primarily for a drum winch. You can put a capstan winch on there, or nothing at all if you want to, but you can get a drum winch in there. It'll take at least 300 metres of warp. So if you're out there for half hooker or something out deep, this is what they use. Now, storage in here, because you've got the extra beam on this boat, there's more storage area available. There's wider cockpit space, but see these side shelves in here. Now what they've done too is they've gone into the sponsons. Traditionally the sponsons were sort of round and they sort of encroached into the cockpit. But what they've done here, they've streamlined the side pontoons, which gives you more space in here, very wide in here, but gives you a nice big storage shelves, and they've got a good uplift on here and even twin rod holders, and that's the same on both sides. So good storage, and that's a really plus in a boat like this. Plus, nice wide coamings for sitting on. They've got a nice little padding on here. Good for sitting on when you're wanting to relax when you're fishing. Sit on there when you've got your scuba gear on, you want to roll off, it's a nice flat surface. And the coaming heights are nice and high, it's about 800, and that's higher than the older boats, which means it's safe when you've got kids as well. And the other thing about safety, what the pontoon does, is this boat is virtually unsinkable. Built to CPC and MSA, so you know you're getting the best of everything. They've gone overboard in that area, and they've gone overboard in the construction. They're underneath the floor here, or the welding. It's really top class. These boats are built by engineers, and they know what they're doing. So the 590 is bigger all around. It's longer, it's wider, it's higher. What I like about it too, it's got a built-in walk around. Now this new generation Kiwi-Krafts, they've done a lot of work on the dashboards. It's been a bit owner driven with advice from the owners who want to get some bigger screens in. So you get a reasonably large screen on here or down here. Instrumentation, and I like the new MFDs which have got all the instruments and management systems built in. So there's plenty of space, and you put your VHF and your fusion stereo and things like that in there. Sliding side windows, that's one thing on both sides, which is standard, which is quite a good feature. And the boat also comes with a single wiper on the toughened glass window here, and option for the second one. Storage both sides, shelves at either side, and all fully lined. You see it's all lined everywhere around here, so it gives you that little bit of warmth feeling, takes away that cold alloy touch. The other thing that comes standard with the boat is Hella LED lighting strips and the Hella cockpit light. So if you're into your night fishing, this all gets flood lit, great. Transom area. Now this boat can be powered from a 115 to a 150. The 150 we've got on here, it's got plenty of boogie. It really works well on this boat. Transom areas like all the new generation Kiwi-Krafts, the batteries and storage area above floor space here. Got the deflector here for the waves when you're backing up in the surf. Comes standard with the bait board. You can upgrade the bait board, but this is really good. It's super efficient. It's in a good right place, and I like the fact that it's got a really good drain over the side here. Walk through transom, standing down the Kiwi-Kraft, lifts up. Great access. Now you could put a live bait tank in here, so with top access and maybe a little mirror on the glass front on it so you can see what's happening. And then look at that, plenty of room on here. You can walk around the engine, doesn't get in the way. All this is all nicely tubed. They've done a nice tidy job there. Drop down ladder, so when you want to come back in for diving, and if you want to get your scallops and drop them on here, there's plenty of space. So that's it for the new generation Kiwi-Kraft 590 Hardtop Sport. It's all you'd ever want in a boat this size. It's a really good all-round boat. Great if you're into fishing and a little bit of family boating. You won't get much better.